All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more Resident Evil Outbreak. Continuing yet again with the special items. They take a bit. They're a bit of a grind. At least they are currently, because I'm also grinding points. Although they could be sped up significantly later on if we get to a point where I no longer need to complete the scenarios every time. Like, there could get to a point where, like, I have all the currency built up that I need, and I can just start, like, loading into a scenario, grabbing the item, quitting out, and starting a new one, going for the next item, you know? But we're probably a ways off of that, unfortunately. Is it not going to capture for me today either? Man, it has been such a pain with this, I tell ya. I don't know why Outbreak has suddenly just been like, nope, no more actual good capture, only display capture. But here we are. I think I have a mid-scenario save right now, right? Yeah. That's that. Is this the one where I have those 3 items? Because if so, then we're good. It is. Okay. Well, what that means, and I already killed the Leech Man, which is also good, is that I'm basically done with this scenario run. The one character-specific item that's left for the Hive is literally in the final boss room. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. And once I've got that, I can go to Hellfire. At least for Kevin. There's still plenty of the, like, any character items left on the Hive. Although I got a lot of them. There are 20 items per scenario that can be grabbed by any character, and while doing Kevin's specific ones, I think I grabbed like 7 of them, which is pretty good. Because if I were keeping pace, I would need to do what, 3 of the generic items per character if I were just spreading them out like that. 7 on the first character is pretty good. I'm just saying.
Burn in hell. What?
Virus gauge in single player is such a non-issue. It makes me wonder why even have it for single player. I guess it's because they were like trying to onboard you into the mechanics of Outbreak still through the single player. But it's so different. Have I already unlocked the door? I have. Okay. I guess I just stopped right before boss then. Which I guess kind of makes sense.
Hi. Dear God.
No first aid spray there is a little rough. Did I just trigger the fight? No, you have to get in the boat still. Okay. Because I forgot to scoop up.
Hey.
Oh, that was it. The polished wheel.
Here's something peculiar.
There we go. George, you're not looking so hot, man. It's a bit unfortunate. I'm not looking so hot either, but I'm still gonna try to close it out, and even if I don't, we do keep the items at least. I'm still done with the Hive whether I beat the boss or not.
I just had a thought. Dear God. Hey there. Hi. Hey there.
Come on. I wonder if you can provoke it with bullets. I've never really had this much ammo to try. It's gonna go after George right now anyway.
Please help.
But I am kind of curious if you could do that. The auto aim weirdly... Oh, maybe because George was in the way?
Everything died. Help me.
Nope, you can't. Fuck.
Everything dies. Hi. I just had a thought. Help.
Come on, giant leech. Whatever. It is a leech.
Hey.
Oh my god, we're doing this again.
I think you're right. Help.
Come on.
Help me, please. Please help.
No.
Come on. Help me.
Okay.
Everything dies.
Such an annoying boss. Oh my god.
I just help me.
I ran a little too close.
Help.
I gotta be more careful than that.
Help me, please. Dear, help. No. Please help. Please help. Help.
Come on.
Please help!
Looks like a leech, but it behaves like an inchworm. Let me tell ya.
Dear God! Help me, please!
Come on.
Hey!
Yeah, a little further.
Damn it!
Yeah, keep her going. This camera angle, or the one that I just had.
Help me,
Of course, as I say that, it switches. That angle is probably the best part,
help!
just for gauging your distance and everything.
I just had a thought. Dear God! Damn it! Hey there!
I don't even think I hit it with that.
Everything.
Or I might be, I am too far.
Help!
Oh, there we go.
Help me! Dear God!
Come on.
Help! Please help!
Just a tiny bit more.
Help me!
Wonderful.
Help me!
That's what you love to
Please
see.
Everything dies.
And the insta-kill. Somehow George is alive. I'm shocked he made it all the way. He must have not,
Help
like,
me!
taken any damage during the scenario. Where is he? Exactly. Oh, did he just die? He just died. I was gonna pick him up. I'm like, you know how rare it is that I actually have an ally alive at the end of the hive?
We have to go.
Mostly just because of this boss. I always have 1 or 2 allies with me going into the boss. But because it's literally just inching it down this long corridor, they always die in the process because they're not smart enough to keep their distance. They just run straight into it. Thank God we don't need to get, like, S ranks or anything that involve keeping your allies alive. That would be awful in this game. Those would just have to be done in multiplayer. Like, I'm sure that you could do them in single player, but it just would not be viable. It would not be realistic. It would be so painful to have to babysit the AI like that the whole way through, while also, like, doing the whole scenario, you know, properly. Doing it well enough for the S rank, right? Okay. Now, can I afford to buy anything? Important question before I continue on. All the concept art that I have unlocked is purchased. The next costume costs 8,000. Holy shit. Okay. Well, chat, you know what time it is? It's time to say hello to the void. Because it's spreadsheeting time. Another quick round of how quickly can I get these things jotted down onto the spreadsheet. All right, let me see. Gonna jot down all the generic ones, as well as Kevin's specific ones. Okay. What do I love most about Resident Evil? Gameplay. Item name. There we go. Ben's notebook. Umbrella noodle. Ben's passport. Guest registry. Red umbrella. Apple in towel. Fish cooking contest winning ticket. That's quite the item right there. Meat cooking contest winning ticket. Japanese food contest winning ticket. Famous cookie Fire safety sticker. Mr. Raccoon's photo. Vic E ring. Commemorative medal, not model. Medal 1. Commemorative medal 2. Commemorative medal 3. It didn't let me like autofill it for some reason. I was waiting for it. It just never happened. Free stay ticket. Owner's notes. And that last one is too far down. Permission form. Okay. And then Kevin's... Oh, I didn't get the other info on them. It's probably easier to do it all at once, eh? All right, what are the names for Kevin's items? Football ticket. Expensive oil. New sunglasses. Nice. Faded blue jeans. Okay. Now, room names. Room 104. I hit enter too early. Room 101. Room 104. Apple in front lobby. Room 204. Room 102. Room 103. Room 201. Room 202. Room 301. Northwest Passage 2. Boiler room. Room 306. Northwest Passage 1. Northwest Passage 2 again. Lounge stairs. Apple in front lobby yet again. The owner's room. And the owner's room. And then for Kevin's, room 202. Boiler management room. I don't know what that is. Or I have a couple ideas. I don't know immediately what that is, so that will be fun. And room 101. Now the scenarios. Or sorry, the scenarios. The seeds are BC, A, B, D. This one just doesn't even say. I'm just going to put a question mark on that because what? A and B, A and B. It makes me think like maybe it's because it can spawn in any seed, but previously they've specified that it's just all 4 of them instead of just leaving that slot blank. That's weird. Okay, fire safety sticker was where I was at. Wait, what? No, it's not. Wait, what? Hold on. I messed something up. BCAB, the question mark, AB, AB, AD, that's right. AC, CD, BD. Chat, something's not right. I double checked it. Something is still not right. Hold on. What? Huh? I'm like triple checking this. This is messing with my head. AB, AB, AD, AC, CD, BD. Hold on. Where is it not matching? Or where does it stop matching, rather? Because that is strange. Red umbrella matches. Apple and towel matches. Fish cooking contest matches. Meat cooking contest matches. Oh, I'm missing one entirely. That's how. I'm like, this makes no sense. What is happening here? I completely missed, somehow, the Chinese food contest winning ticket. I know this is thrilling gameplay, chat. Hold on. Look, I know you're all super into it, but it won't be much longer, unfortunately. And now the rooms are messed up somehow, which I have to figure out. Front lobby. Ah, there's the mess up. There's a double front lobby that I missed. I just thought it was the one. Okay. Crisis averted. Back to what we were doing. Chinese food contest spawns on B or D. Yes. And then the famous cookie spawns only on D. All right, we're back. We're fully fixed. Let's go. Fire safety sticker is B or C. This is A, B, C, D. Only D, only A or D. Oh, the seating is really weird on this one. I don't like it. The more that I keep filling this out, the more I'm like, this is going to be very RNG heavy with the seating. Probably more so than the other scenarios up to this point. Getting the special items for this scenario will maybe be the worst. Just at a glance, at least. Kevin's character-specific ones are not so bad. The any character ones are, but I guess that can be alleviated then by just any character can do them, so I'm splitting those up as we go anyway. Okay. Now, chat. I gotta group and reorganize, alright? You know the drill. Okay. Just a moment longer. Is screen meant to be black? Yes. Yes, it is. Kevin's are already grouped and organized. Could you believe it? So I'm gonna do those and then these. Spreadsheet is the best part of these streams, isn't it? Don't you think so, chat? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Shout out to everyone who never put together a nice little compiled list like this. Would have been nice if someone had done this before. Yeah. I'm just about done. I'm like literally just wrapping it up. Interestingly, we have a just straight up question mark this time. And yeah, the seating is bad. I thought it would be. I split it up into groups. I came out with 6 groups. So, the seating is bad. Turns out. It looked bad, and it's going to be bad. Isn't that great? But I have it. It's all good to go. So now, he's ready for some Hellfire. Hellfire is probably going to be a bitch to run around and be like, okay, I need to grab this here as well. All right. I guess best way to start is just to be like, where should I be focused on first? If I want to grab the umbrella noodle this run, I should be focused on... Man, the map is crazy for Hellfire because of all the rooms, and there is really a lot of stuff scattered around. Where is it? Where's the umbrella noodle? What? It's in room 101, so it has to be on the first floor. I see it. Oh, it's back in that. Okay, I know what I know that room. Okay. Yeah. Chat, we're in. Anyway, hating on Mickle for speaking the truth. What? Don't use the hated Jesus 2 argument. I mean, they did. How did Ready Player One come up? I'm curious. I missed that with all the spreadsheeting. All of the intense spreadsheet gameplay.
Hey, is anybody there?
I've never actually seen it.
Len, you take
Or read
downstairs.
it. I don't read. Chat knows these things.
It's gonna blow! Get out!
The tie-in movie for Battleship. Oh. The like the Battleship movie from like the early 2010s. Was it early 2010s? I vaguely remember this.
Hey, hey.
I never saw that either, but I know it exists. Yep, okay. I didn't grab the book, hold on. I said you should 100% the Battleship game. The tie-in game, yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of the game. Isn't the game like this crazy FPS with like aliens and shit? The tie-in game for that movie? I never saw the movie. Maybe the movie is like that too. You should 100% all the Ghost Recon games. I would, but it's literally impossible. Thank you, Advanced Warfighter. Because that's the movie. FPS? Yeah, it's a first-person shooter, isn't it? Oh, my bad. I'm not using a bullet for that. It's a Crisis clone? That sounds right. Like, I feel like I must have seen some footage of it at some point. I definitely didn't play it, but I must have seen it at some point, because that is kind of what I was thinking. Like a tropical island, very similar to like the first Crisis. Or, for those that know ball, the first Far Cry. Did y'all know that Crisis was a Far Cry clone? I bet some of you did, actually, to be honest. Some of you probably did.
Brace yourself.
Uh-oh.
Why?
I wouldn't do that, David.
Find anything?
What was the Far Cry Sonic Unleashed game? The Xbox version of the original Far Cry is what you're thinking of. That sounds crazy, but it's funny that I read that and I know what you mean. You can still 100% Advanced Warfighter. I mean, not without cheating. Like, literally cheating. Uh-oh.
Hey there.
Explain. The first Far Cry was made by the people, if you know Crysis, the first-person shooter game Crysis, if you're familiar with that, the original Far Cry was a few years before that came out and was made by Crytek and took place on a giant island where you went around and like you had objectives, but you could go around these super open-ended areas with the island. Like you could just go wherever the fuck you want.
Why?
And it was normal-ish,
I think so.
but the Xbox port added in something that was never in the PC version, like whatsoever, where you could just get these like crazy like beast abilities
Oh, here you go.
where your main character would legitimately like tap into primal instinct and like grow claws and shit and go wild for some reason. I don't know why they added that to the Xbox version of Far Cry 1, but they did. Like whoever made that port to the Xbox just added all that shit. But what is it? The Trump phone? It's a phone. It's literally just a phone. T. Whitman. What was that? GCF or GGF? I read it too fast. GGF.
Yeah.
That no one has gotten yet? Didn't they, like, just this morning upload a video saying, what's it? That it's going out? They showed the phone. Like, either this morning or last night. I swear, I saw it. Because I knew that people were like, hey, where'd all that, you know, pledge money for this thing go? And then all of a sudden, like, after a very long time of them just being silent, I think it was this morning or last night, they just, like, poof, out of nowhere, they were like, here's the phone. It's sending out, I think they said soon. Like, apparently they're all getting sent out soon to everyone who ordered one however fucking long ago. Am I in the right room? I am. Oh, but it's not here.
Find anything?
It's over here? Question mark? Ah! Umbrella noodles! I got them. Okay, wait. So I have those. Let me get at least like one more. Where's the red umbrella for the generic ones? Oh, it's in the front lobby. The red umbrella on this map is number 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's in the boss room. I thought so, but I wanted to double check. Okay. So if I wanted to get the Kevin specific things, I should be able to get 2 Kevin specifics as well. One of them is in the boiler management room, which is on the 3rd floor. Okay. Okay. I should be able to get up there. I think. Is playing the best shooter ever? Wait, is he playing the Battleship game? Is that why this came up? What shooter? The only game I had to be on substances to complete. Now I'm very curious. What shooter? Oh, DMC2. Right, of course. How could I be so silly to forget? Devil May Cry 2 is the best shooter ever. I didn't have to... What's it? I didn't have to be on substances to get through it. And I've gotten through it multiple times. Haze is better. I try to forget about Haze, and then every once in a while, someone brings it up. I try to forget about this one. The curse of being a gamer on the internet, am I right? Every so often, I'm reminded of Haze. Is this... This is the wrong room. I want to be up here. Wait, no, that's the linen room. Well, in this strategy guide, they're calling it the boiler management room. I just saw they're putting Time Crisis on PS Classics. PS Plastics. That's a good one. That's a good one. Finally, some good food. Not that I'm gonna be playing it on PS Classics, but you know, for the PS Classics users, finally something good. Forget the grenade launcher is on normal, which is so nice to have. And I don't think I need the silver key anymore. I hope I'm not wrong about that. It's been a minute since we ran Hellfire. Always play the shit out of any Time Crisis game they've had, or they would have, when I went to an arcade. False literally just sent me a meme of, what's it? It was this, I think it was supposed to be like an educational video of the woman being like, can your vagina be too wet? And she goes, yes, it can. And then it hard cuts to this dude wearing shades in an arcade playing both guns of the Time Crisis machine and like doing fucking gun fu at the machine, like fucking swaying and dancing around while doing it. It was beautiful. Am I in the right room? I absolutely am. I've checked this already, says Kevin. I'm on the 3rd floor. Yeah, this is the right room. Maybe... this map is not making much sense. Unless I already have it. Southeast corner. I agree with her. I do too. I was too wet after that one. Okay, I'm going to assume that I have this one. Because it's a guaranteed spawn on normal, but I just can't seem to find it. His other guaranteed spawn on normal is in room 306. Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. It's better than the console versions. Transformers DS was pretty good. That was the one that was split into 2 games, right? They split it into, like, the Autobots side and the Decepticon side. Right? Yeah? Yeah, okay. I had those. I had both of those. And I remember so distinctly getting it. And I've told the story before. It was because when I broke my eye socket... Crazy start to a story if you've never heard it before. I know. When I was a kid, my dad, who was the one who like went to the hospital with me and everything for it, he felt so bad that he was like, you know what? Let's go to Circuit City and you can pick out a game. And I got Transformers Autobots for the DS. And then I got the Decepticons one sometime later. But I distinctly remember getting the Autobots one because of that. I wanted to be Pokemon. It was kind of like Pokemon, where it was like the same game, but just you played as either side. I mean, it was kind of different. Because Pokemon wishes it was as different as Transformers, Autobots, and Decepticons between the 2 versions, right? How much did it hurt? I was pretty young. Like, I really don't remember it that well. But like, it's weird because I don't remember it hurting, but it's one of those things where like I feel like I know more as like a fact than a feeling, if that makes sense, that it hurt a lot.
Hey.
Like, I don't remember the feeling of it, but like I know that I was in a lot of pain.
What?
If that makes sense. I was like 6. Did you hurt your eye socket? I got hit in the face with a golf club. Like in the eye.
Excuse me.
And it broke the orbital socket, which is the lower part.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't get the power on. I'm like, am I already done? How am I already in here? And that's why. Something wasn't adding up in my head. That's what it was. 5 iron? I don't remember which one. It could have been really bad. Yeah. Thankfully, when you're like 6, you're basically like Wolverine with the healing factor. Like when you're that little, the rate at which your body just like recovers from anything is crazy. What? Eh? Kids heal from injuries really fast compared to adults. And it's legitimately because their bodies are just like producing so much. What's it? I'm struggling to think of what it's called. The shit that makes you grow. Like you're just producing so much of that like obviously when you're adult, or when you are an adult, you're not producing that all the time. But like, not calcium. It's a process that like has to be started up, and then it kind of starts healing, and even then it's not as fast. But when you're a kid, it's just like proteins. Yes, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Proteins is what I was thinking of. I don't know why I struggled so hard. Whoa. Plutonium? I wish. But kids actually do, like, they heal faster from injury just because they're fucking machines already.
Yeah.
Imagine a plutonium supercharged 6-year-old. If only.
Yeah?
You guys think I can get this door open?
Hey!
Like, by the end of stream? I think there's a chance.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If only Kevin didn't take a step back after he kicked. I get that it's because it's supposed to be like a defensive move to get a zombie away from you. But I just need this door open, man. Ah! A first aid spray. I already have one. No harm in carrying two. Wait, one of them has the gold key? I just saw it. One of them has the key. Yoko does. Oops.
May I have it, pretty please?
May I have it, pretty
This is
please? And then the gold key you have to bring down to the fiery hallway again on the first floor. Oh, which I'm right next. Sorry, hiccup. I'm right next to it. Hiccup again. There's a typewriter in here in single player, right? Yes. Hold on. Oh. I'm gonna check the character log to see if I do have that item. It's a Kevin specific item. It is the expensive oil. Do I not have it? Doesn't look like it. So it's still in there. Wait, where were... Okay. I'm gonna have to go look for it again. Rocksteady is reportedly working on a Batman Beyond game. I saw that. I saw that report. There we go. I remember hearing they were rebooting the Batman universe for the games. I feel like it would just kind of make sense, like with where the Arkham universe is at post Arkham Knight. Like, you could keep going with it, but it's at a point where you've already kind of... This is gonna sound weird when I say it, but you've kind of already done all of like the big, most easily marketable things.
Help me.
Once you've gotten to the end of Arkham Knight. I'm trying to think of a better way to say it, but that's really like all that I can think of for describing it. Like, all of the things that are going to make people who aren't diehard Batman nerds go like, oh, I should check that out. They've kind of already hit those big, like, selling points.
Did you find anything?
And then, obviously, like, Kevin Conroy passed away, so your leading actor is just no longer able to record lines. So with both of those things together, I feel like just rebooting the games does make sense. Just kind of starting fresh and doing something different makes a lot of sense to me.
Oh my god.
There's still so many Batman villains. Yeah, but there's not that many Batman villains that, like, people who aren't huge comic book Batman nerds know. You know what I mean? Like, we've already knocked out Joker, Mr. Freeze, Penguin, Scarecrow. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to think like all the big ones that they already kind of did. Two-Face. Bane, they did do Bane. For some reason they did Bane as like a small, tiny piece of Arkham Asylum. That was great. It was one of the best parts of Arkham Asylum. And then in Arkham City, they did it as a side quest. And then they just stopped after that. See, I'm a little confused because the strategy guide has this item marked as being up in that closet room that I was in. Oh, they have it double marked. Yeah, okay. It's another one of those situations where they marked the same item twice, and one of them is definitely just a mistake. It's supposed to be a different item. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay. Because I see now that in the room that on the in-game map is called the Boiler Management Room. Because I thought maybe that was the discrepancy. They have another label for the same item. They have it marked twice on the map. So it's probably the same thing that we just saw with the Hive. Also with a Kevin-specific item on the Hive, weirdly. Where they just accidentally marked the same thing twice, and the other one is supposed to be a different item entirely. Oh. I actually want to go the other way. Also got really good earplugs. Okay, bye chat. Go buy hot sauce. Chat. False. I thought you told me that I was off duty. I thought you told me he was gonna be occupied. What's up with that?
Fine.
Hey there.
You've had too much Ra's, if you ask me. Well, okay. Okay, here's the thing with Ra's al Ghul. One of the coolest villains in Batman. Or I guess not even necessarily villains, but like antagonists. Just one of the coolest characters. Who's not that commonly known, but as he appears in more mainstream Batman material, he's becoming more known. But he's fucking sick. He's obviously very important to like Batman's past.
Help me.
And as far as the games go, they only used him once in the Arkham series. Now, they did use him again in that other Rocksteady Batman game that we don't speak of. We just don't. We don't act like it exists. Right? They did use him there, but they have only used him the one time in the Arkham series so far. And even then, if you include the game that shall not be named, they've only used him twice. He was also in Knight, was he? I don't remember him in Knight. Granted, I'm not a big Arkham Knight fan. Which I know is like... Oh, you're right, that wasn't Rocksteady, that was WB. Never mind. Because they were busy with Suicide Squad, my bad. Yeah. Was he in Knight? I don't remember that. But I've also only played Arkham Knight like twice. Oh, he was in Knight as a side quest. Okay. I guess I just didn't run into that. Or didn't get far enough or whatever. Like with the side quest. Also in Batman Dark Tomorrow, I don't even know what the fuck that is. And I'm a Batman fan.
Find it.
Did you find it? Did you find anything?
Really cool side quest? Well, damn, I missed that one. The only side quest from Arkham Knight that I like really remember, because I know that I did most of them when I played it like back in, that would have been 2015 when it first came out. The only one that I really remember was the Man-Bat one. And it legitimately is, call me a basic bitch if you will, but it was just that one scene. Oh my god, Yoko just got fucked up. Right, it doesn't work like that. I've tried that before. It's that one scene where you first encounter him, like on the ledge of the building. I just distinctly remember that, like all these years later. That's the only side quest that like stuck into my brain from that game. That's crazy range. I tried to like get around the corner to avoid that. Yeah, the jump scare. Exactly. I just remember that. Oh, I do remember the serial killer with the music, like the bodies that were strung up and the music that would play near all of them. I do remember that one too, actually. Now that you say it, like I wouldn't have thought of it, but now that you mention it, I remember that.
You were lucky.
Luck had nothing to do with it, am I right? Am I right? Oh, a new movie? Okay, so I got the two Kevin specific ones, and I got the first two Emmy characters as well. Pretty good. Pretty good start to the Hellfire special items. I loved the serial killer one. I remember that now. Now that it has been brought back to my attention, I do remember this. Okay, I'm also now seeing a typo. There we go. That would have driven me nuts. So this run, I'm probably only going to grab two, and this one has to be a hard mode run. Actually, both of the other Kevin runs are going to have to be hard mode. Well, I could grab more than two depending on the seed that we get, the hard mode seed. If we get lucky and land the 50-50 here on the seeding, I could grab both of Kevin's other character-specific ones, be done right here with Hellfire for the time being. For the time being. And I can grab at least one generic as well. I guess I could do more than that, depending on the seed as well. Okay. Let me just look for that to start. The Japanese food contest winning ticket. will be in room 201. I'll start there. That's in 201. It would be easier to go up through the window again, at least to start. Deathstroke was a letdown, though. He was just like Arkham Knight's tank fight. I think there are quite a few letdowns from the latter two Arkham games, if you ask me. I think the first two games are like crazy consistent. Asylum and City are both just so good, like, throughout.
Not a problem.
Aside from like the Riddler has never been used well, and you will never change my mind.
Hey there.
The first two games are so good and so consistent, and then Origins obviously has its problems, and Night also obviously has its problems, and then they just stopped making them, which is kind of unfortunate. But hey, at least we got Suicide Squad, right, chat? You know, we lost the Arkham series for like a decade, but at least we got Suicide Squad, right? Think you'll ever do a 100% Bloodborne? Maybe. It really depends on... Mostly depends on videos. For 100% stuff.
Hold on.
I haven't done a 100% just for the hell of it in a minute, and I don't really, like, see myself doing many of them, only because doing the 100% series as I do them now is already such a big commitment that when I do bonus streams, I'm like, okay, we'll just play the game and have fun. No 100%ing on this one.
Rock and roll. Come here. What the hell is that? What's the rush? Uh-huh. No. We have to go. I will survive.
The Origins animated trailer was so good. That's one of those gaming trailers that I remember so well. The,
Thank you.
bro, another one was the Assassin's Creed, like, pre-rendered CGI trailer. You guys remember that shit? That was the coolest shit. Like, legitimately. Not to be hyperbolic or anything. Because I'm being totally serious. I think pretty much all of the success of the Assassin's Creed franchise can be attributed to that trailer. Real shit. AC1, yeah. Like, that entirely sold the game. And Assassin's Creed 1 was also just totally one of those games where, like, the idea of it and the concept behind it was way cooler than the game actually was. And, like, I have a soft spot for AC1 and its jank and its simplicity. But the concept and just, like, the general theme of the game is way better than the game actually is. Also, Land Deed. I just randomly grabbed a special item. What was that? Hold on. That will tell me what seed we're on. What? I'm not seeing that. And the names differ a bit because I'm on a Japanese copy, but I'm not seeing anything that sounds like Land Deed. What? I'm gonna have to check the wiki listing for this one, because that one is based off of the Japanese copy. The Land Deed? I'm in the owner's room. Fuck, man, there's two. There's two items in here. Shit. Okay, let me look at the map, because I can at least try to gauge it off of where I grabbed the item from. Number 20. Okay. In the English version of the game, that's called the permission form for some reason. Just not even remotely similar. But that's what I just grabbed. And that tells me what seed of the game we're on. Or the scenario, rather. Which means I can get quite a few special items. Now that I know the exact seed that I'm on, purely by accident, I can get a lot of items this run. The Masquerade Party AC2 one? No, that was good too. Honestly, all of like the Assassin's Creed pre-rendered trailers until like Syndicate were insane. Like, I swear, every time they revealed an Assassin's Creed game, they came out with, like, the coolest fucking trailer of all time to reveal them. Consistently. And I feel like after Unity, they kind of lost that. Okay, Jay Wilson. Shit. Origins had a sick trailer. I don't remember the Origins one. I definitely would have seen it. Hold on. Jog my memory a bit, because I don't remember it. DCH. I do remember the Valhalla one. That was a game that I feel like Valhalla really sold itself on the concept as well. It was definitely the downturn. Unity at launch was... Unity now, if you go back and play it, is actually, unironically, so fucking good. Like, I couldn't believe... Because I played it when it came out, and I was not a fan. Mostly because it was so buggy and broken. Like, I just couldn't get through it, right? Did y'all know Flyleaf is still around? I did not know that. Now I'm just picturing Hot Sauce at a concert and Flyleaf randomly comes out. Okay, number 17 on the map is an item I can get this time. Oh, okay, I know where that is. Yeah. The fuck is Flyleaf? A band from the 2000s. Slash, like, maybe early 2010s, but mostly 2000s. Lacking in weapons. Man, that's an issue for the whole series. Still has some, but it's not as bad as before. Yeah, when I played it, what's it? Christian rock? Yeah, that checks out. They were Christian rock. I was like, they were a rock band from the 2000s, right?
Come on!
But what's it? They have not been recommending me your streams at all. I thought you were still gone. I think that's just YouTube, like, you have a random 2-week disappearance. And it's not so much that YouTube punishes you for it, but the way that the algorithm works, where it recommends people things they will want to watch. If people are suddenly not watching content from a channel, and they are still watching YouTube, like they're watching other channels, then those other channels will get recommended in place of the one that you haven't been watching. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. I saw some of the marketing for Halo 5 before, and yikes. Bro, the marketing for Halo 5 was so good, though. The game did not live up to the marketing. Like, at all. But the marketing for Halo 5 was fucking crazy. It was so hype. Like, I remember there just being so much excitement for Halo 5, like among Halo fans.
Oh.
And then, yeah, the game came out and all of the marketing was just total BS and did not match the game whatsoever. And that was the first thing in Halo 5 that people got pissed about. And then, like, you know, as people played the campaign a few times over, all of the... the issues with just the level design and the gameplay and all that started to become more and more apparent. Halo 5's marketing was rough, man. For YouTube to just start recommending you nothing but that channel for about a day. It's true, man. That's why, I mentioned a bit ago that I had like a new little for fun channel on the side that I'm doing secretly. And a few days ago, I had the first video that like really hit algorithm and started to get good momentum behind it. And I was like, this is big because now that channel is like in, right? Because the way that the recommendation system works, like once people engage with that video, YouTube is going to recommend them the other videos that I had done prior to that one actually getting its foot in the door. Say 2 good things about Paramount Halo. Uh-oh, am I dead? Yikes. Get up. Get up, Kevin. David, help. It gave people jobs. Yeah, that's cool. For sure. The armor props look nice. That's true. But yeah, the first Halo 5 trailer with Master Chief with the like cloak in the desert just wandering and then the Guardian appears. That shit was crazy. The visuals were sometimes pretty good on rare occasion. Yes, that is true. The name is cool. Halo guy. The name is sick. Yeah, that was a pretty rough adaptation, huh? I'm normally pretty good at like the name at least 2 or 3 good things about fill in the blank. I am not the kind of person who tends to struggle with that. But that one is hard. That one is really hard. Legitimately. Thoughts on PoE 2 Return of the Ancients? Wait. Did they do a trailer or something? Have I just not seen it? I'm not checking that. I'm checking my map again for the location of the item in this room. Did we get like a trailer slash, you know, a little run through of everything coming with the update? There's my memorial medal. Right, room 201. Oh, wait. How do you get in there? On hard difficulty. Okay. Anyway, I'll try to get the Kevin one because that one I actually have no idea about. I'm looking for room 101. Oh. Okay. A few days ago, they're revamping the endgame. How did I miss this? Adding a new ascendancy for Huntress that allows you to capture bosses like Pokemon. Oh, okay.
This blows.
Okay. Go, 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 go. I got Pokemon and PoE now. I saw someone say that even Sniper Abortion Virgil was a more faithful adaptation of the character than the Netflix anime. I haven't watched the Netflix adaptation of Devil May Cry. I'm not interested to, frankly. However, I know some things about how they've adapted Virgil, and that actually seems to be true.
Is there no way to open this?
Like, unironically, that does seem to be true. It seems like they have so...
May I?
Hey. This
It seems like whoever is handling the character writing of the DMC adaptation is just not familiar with Virgil's character at all, from what I know.
Oh,
What struck me as weird when I saw some marketing for the new season of the DMC anime 2, I think it's the second season, right? Maybe it's the third, I don't know. The material of the games that they're pulling from is completely scattershot. Like, legitimately, in the little trailer that I saw, they were pulling material from DMC 1, 2, and 3. All in season 2 of the show. Which is wild because those games all take place, give or take, like,
did you find anything?
I don't know, 10, 15 years apart. Ish.
Hey there.
But like, obviously Virgil and like all of his backstory and stuff like that. And then I saw Mundus in the trailer, as well as Nello Angelo. Virgil was in the trailer. And then the villain from DMC2, whose name I can't remember, but the main bad guy from DMC2 was in that trailer. And like his weird like bird lady devils that he created. And just watching it, I was like, what is even happening? Are they just like pulling any cool idea that they like from whatever games and just being like, yeah, fuck it, put that in there? Granted, I know Arius, thank you. Yes. I was gonna say, granted, I know like Agni and Rudra appear in season 1 alongside the plant lady from 4. Like they're literally in the same scene. which is also something. It really feels like they're just pulling random shit from the games. They're just like, oh yeah, this is cool. Yoink. Put it in there. Just throw it in.
Oh my god.
Nothing suspicious about the bathtub. There should be. Oh, it said the jeans were in the tub on the strategy guide, but they're in the toilet apparently. Someone was putting their jeans in the toilet. Right, and did I ever get the Japanese food ticket? I don't think I did. No. Where was that supposed to be? In 201. I looked for this, right? Oh, right, 201 is the door that exploded on me. I don't understand the door explosion mechanic. That's what I said. Motherfuckers will be allowed to make adaptations only to not have played the games nor have any interest in the source material because they want to make their own thing, and 9 out of 10 times it's dog shit. It's true.
Is there no way to open this?
You hear about this game called Mixtape? Yeah, I'm familiar.
I know that.
I was telling False about it yesterday because she just found like a random meme about it and then saw that in the replies everyone was like so heated about it, so I had to explain to her what the deal was with that.
Did you find it?
Come on.
Yeah.
Damn. Rock and roll.
Does it still... It's too dangerous to go inside, the game says.
Hey.
It seems fine. Mixtape, I mean. It certainly does not seem like I would enjoy it. Like, to each their own, if a little 3-hour story game with literally no gameplay is your thing, some people legitimately just enjoy that stuff.
Let's go.
But for me, it is like the opposite of interesting. I don't care. And the fact that it's getting good reviews, I also don't care about. Like,
Help me, damn it.
I legitimately just don't
I mustn't give up.
really have strong feelings about it at all. Just way too bad right now. Yeah, like, I look at that and I'm like, yeah, that game to me doesn't seem good. I know, just looking at it, I would not like this. This would not be my thing. But there's a difference between just looking at it and like recognizing that you wouldn't like it and moving on, like going on with your day, and looking at it, realizing that you wouldn't like it, seeing good reviews of it, and then going to social media and fucking losing your mind about other people having found enjoyment with it. Like that is the line between like normal behavior and chronically online behavior, you know? It's also not your type of game. Well, I mean, even beyond it not being my type of game, because like Final Fantasy isn't my type of game. But if Final Fantasy gets good reviews, I'm like, yeah, Final Fantasy seems like a well-made product. With Dispatch, it goes even a little beyond that for me. Where like, or did I say Dispatch? I read Dispatch from chat, sorry. Sorry, with Mixtape, I can also look at it and still be like, I don't think this is a super well-made product. Because, in my opinion, from someone who has a degree in these things, who worked in these things as a job for a short time, a video game with no fail state, like literally no fail state, there is no consequence for anything, isn't really a video game. in my opinion. Like it could be an interactive product, but you're pushing the line at that point. Once you literally have no fail state in the game, right? In my opinion. Like, at that point, there's not much difference between something like Mixtape and something like the interactive Black Mirror Netflix episode. For people who will remember that from years ago, when they did the Black Mirror episode in Netflix where you could choose, like, you could make decisions about how the story would progress at certain points. There's not much difference between those two, right? Like, I don't know. To me, and I would never call the Black Mirror episode a video game. Like, it was an interactive TV episode, right? There can be interactive media without it necessarily being a video game. Just because it is a media product that is interactive doesn't automatically put it in the video game category. If that makes sense. Like, video games can be so many things. They can be so unbelievably broad. Right? But I feel like at a very fundamental level, every game needs to have, like, win conditions and fail conditions. Like, success and failure conditions laid out. To actually meet that very basic standard. If that makes sense. Like, for me, it does go a bit beyond not being my thing, but again, I just don't care enough to go on social media and lose my mind over the fact that, like, whoever at IGN reviewed it enjoyed it. Like, I legitimately just do not care. It doesn't bother me. As a Sigma male, I've never experienced losing. Not even in video games, so it won't make a difference to me. How do you get into that room? For the... Yeah, the wiki also says it can be on these seeds and doesn't have any additional notes about it. It can be on either seed. See, I got the additional details from the wiki. It can be on either of these seeds, but it can only be obtained on very hard difficulty. Because on hard difficulty, that door always explodes. Like, without fail. I thought maybe it was seed dependent, but then I was confused about that. The music is a big part of what people are enjoying. It seems like the story is fine. I don't really know much about the story. But from what I understand, people are largely enjoying the game for the story and the music. Which, like, yeah, if you want a story game with cool music, cool. I just, as a game, for me, I'm not, I want more than just story and music, you know? If I wanted just, like, story and cool music, I would watch a movie. When I'm playing a game, I want to play a game. Is at least how I am. People call me a masochist all the time, but, like, I wanna be, like, doing something. I wanna be, like, working towards a goal of some sort. And I enjoy being challenged when working towards goals as well, which is where the masochism accusations come in. I reject these accusations. I just think that I like seeing a mountain and climbing it. It's an enjoyable process for me. well, the enjoyability of the process varies, but most of the time I enjoy the process. And then even if I don't enjoy the process, I always enjoy the feeling at the end of it. Like, regardless of something being just total dog shit bullshit, like Yakuza 2 slot machine, 10,000 medals in one sitting, right? Even with something like that, that was absolutely miserable. There was not much enjoyability about it. There just really wasn't.
Hey.
But when I finally got it and we stood up from that machine and it was over and I had like a cool little thing in my completion menu, that feeling was good. That feeling is always good regardless of the process. Pretends to be indie when it's backed by the dude who owns fucking Oracle. I mean, that is sort of a larger discussion with indie games nowadays, because there are quite a few indie publishers. This is not exclusive to Annapurna, and it honestly doesn't really matter how much funding is behind it, in my opinion. But like, indie is shorthand for independent, right? An indie game is quite literally quantified by, at least by definition, it's quantified by you. It's a game self-published by someone who doesn't have a publisher. Like, you just yourself, or like you and a small team without any publisher made this, put it out yourselves. It was an independent product, right? That is by definition what it means. But there's been this interesting thing happening in the last few years where like Annapurna's come around. Devolver Digital was a big one for a bit. Not so big anymore. But things like that, like indie publishing labels, or even Xbox has like an indie game line, right? Where like Xbox and Microsoft are providing funding to indie developers and helping them publish these products under their new like indie label, right? And that starts to become a sort of interesting discussion where it's like, if you have Microsoft funding your product, publishing your product, are you still indie? Because like literally by definition, that's supposed to mean independent. It is quite literally supposed to mean you did not have a corporation backing you. You did not have a publisher. But there are a lot of indie publishing lines now. Like a lot of corporations that literally exist to fund and publish indie games. And it's somewhat counterintuitive, no? Like, you see what I mean? Even beyond Annapurna and this whole like mixtape thing recently, that's been a bit of a discussion in recent years, because it's just like, it doesn't really make sense, does it? It really just, once you think about it, even for like a moment, it really does not make much sense at all. Well, I gotta find this next item. It's on floor 2. Okay. Also, rip Devolver. Yeah, that's why like they came to mind, and then as soon as I said it, I was like, oh, Devolver was a big one. I want in there.
Find anything?
Getting published by someone could be fine, but if they're literally funding the project outside of just publishing, bro, I don't think that's indie anymore. It's a bit weird, right? Like it doesn't really make sense. And there's a lot of that. And at this point, it feels more like indie almost just describes like a small team, because we've kind of lost the actual definition of it. We're kind of going more off of vibes nowadays than anything when it comes to indie.
You find
Is
it?
Elon Musk's AI game studio indie? We can start having that discussion if they ever actually make a product and ship it. Small independent team like Sandfall Interactive. I don't think E33 had an indie vibe to me. Yeah. It's weird, right? Like, it's kind of all over the place at this point. Because, yeah, Cuphead was one of the Xbox, like, funded indie games. That was one of the first ones, and definitely one of the ones that is, like, the most notable. Where it's just like, oh yeah, Cuphead. Like, we all know Cuphead. We've all seen Cuphead. That was an indie team
Find anything?
that Microsoft ended up taking in, funding their development, and then publishing the game for them. And it is one of those where it's like, how indie are you at that point? Indie team with 33 devs and $33 million. Yeah. Sandfall gives me AA studio vibes. Sandfall is a really interesting one. Mostly because of all of their AAA expertise. Right? Like, Sandfall is really walking the line, not even just in terms of like their budget, which is easily at least AA, if not pushing AAA just on the budget of that game alone. But also like the amount of AAA development veterans that were on that team. It's an interesting one. Cuphead still feels like an indie game to me, yes. What was the Xbox, or the thing Xbox did on 360 where indie games could be released? Was it just Xbox Arcade that they were releasing on? They did have a thing on the 360. I know exactly what you're talking about. Where they made it like super easy for indie developers to publish games to the Xbox 360 marketplace.
Yeah.
I think it was just Arcade. T. Whitman. GGF. Fuck. Surprised they haven't brought that back. I wonder why they haven't. We got Trials HD from that program. Yes, we did. Trials HD was great. And Trials, I'll say it, it was never that good again after. Like, that was a lightning in a bottle kind of game. I'll be the one to say it. But yeah, they did Cuphead and the DLC, and the DLC came way later for Cuphead, right? Like, way down the line. Oh, whoever came here would have already done all this. I forget. Oh wait, no, that's the staircase I wanted. I thought I was in a different room entirely. Took like 2 to 3 years for the DLC. It took longer than that. The DLC came out in like 2020. Hold on, I know this. It was 2022. It was summer 2022. I know this because I streamed it when it came out. It's one of those things that will make it super easy for me to remember when a game came out, is if I cover it on release.
Oh, Help!
Oh, someone's down. And Cuphead was like 2017? Yeah, 2017. Look at me go. I'm on a roll. So they spent like 5 years making that DLC. And now it's been like 4 years since that DLC.
Excuse me.
I don't know where they are. It's the right room.
Is there no way to open this?
Oh my god. I'm out of bullets. No, I'm looking for the room right next to the stairs. Right? Oh my god. I think so. Oh, that was the room. I'm dumb. And now I'm taking damage for it. Oh my god, that whiffed kick just killed me. Oh my god, Yoko the goat.
This is a bad time.
She saved me. How the industry gets out of the shit it's in. The industry? Hear me out. This is a crazy, this is a spicier take. No, Yoko, stay alive. Get me. Hear me out. I know this is a crazy take. Or at least a very spicy one.
Oh my god.
The industry is honestly fine. Oh, fuck. There's so much dooming around it, but realistically, the industry's totally fine. And like, we're already past the worst of it, where,
No.
what's it? It was in a significantly worse state, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 4 years ago. Like, we've already kind of recovered from how bad it was at that point. Oh my god. Yoko, please. Yoko, continue to be the goat.
Help me, please.
No. No!
Is some whoa!
Help!
What the fuck? How did she just do that? Do I have a recovery item? I do. What am I doing? I thought I had none. There we go. This is what I was trying to do before.
Help me.
I knew you
please.
could stun lock them.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Oh, not what I was trying to do.
Thank you very much.
Oh. Okay, so chat, here's the fun part. This is a 50-50 chance item. This one right here. Wait, what? Oh, the other one. Okay, I confused myself. Okay, I did get the other one. Yeah, that item, the Kevin specific one, did not spawn there. But next time I only have to play on hard mode. Only hard mode is required for that one. We don't have to do very hard again. Thank fuck. Just wait until you find out that John Silk Song used Gen AI to create the entire upcoming DLC. Yeah. Well, I want to completely disagree. I can't. It's not in the best place. But it's not better than... Do you mean it was not worse than it was? With big studios like Sony, EA, UB, and Activision chasing the white whales. Yeah, I think there are basically like a few really big titans who are making the industry seem like it's in a terrible spot currently. When, like, in all reality, it's doing really well in a broad sense. Especially, like, the AAA space is very healthy right now compared to the earlier 2020s when there was the big panic about, like, a video game crash might be coming. Like, we're doing way better in terms of just the health of the industry than we were then. But some of the most notable, like, Titan publishers do need to kind of change their direction because they are not in a very healthy spot.
Excuse me.
But, like, in a broad sense, things are great right now in AAA. I am trying to go there. I'm basically gonna speedrun to this item because it's a 50-50.
Help!
This is a door that has to be broken. You're kidding
no
me.
idea what I should do.
Brace yourself.
Uh-oh. Get references like a normal person. As great as Pragmata is, I'd consider that more of a AA game too. I guess we don't know how much money they put into that. It seems pretty high budget, but it also does seem like they're reusing a good bit of stuff from other RE Engine products in it. I haven't played it myself yet, so I don't know for sure. But even just from what I've seen, like, I've seen that some assets and animations in Pragmata are just pulled from other RE Engine games. So it's hard to tell how much money they spent on it. Kunitsugami was a really cool one. That was like a... And we do know that that was a very low budget title for them. Like, they did not put much money into that. But that was a cool ass little, like, experimental title from Capcom recently that no one talked about. But it was sick. Meanwhile, Skull and Bones absolutely swept the industry, dropping the first quadruple A game. Yes. How could I forget? Would you say it's a AA game from a AAA studio? The difference between AA and AAA is literally just budget. The single A that is never used, AA and AAA, single A just kind of became indie for the most part. But that measurement system entirely exists just to measure the budget of a game. It legitimately, all it does is quantify the amount of money that was put into that product. So you can have a AA game come from a traditionally AAA studio. Yes. You can have a smaller budget project from someone like Capcom, and that can be AA. Yeah. A AAA studio isn't even like a strict... What am I trying to say? All that AAA studio means is that it's just a studio that almost entirely does AAA games. I was gonna try to find a different way to say that, but it wasn't coming out right. I did see that Capcom list. I'm surprised that no one has brought it up until now, actually. Because it is kind of huge. Capcom, during their recent, like, investors call,
There's no time.
put up a little, like, graphic in their presentation that was, I think it was, like, brands that we want to grow. what was it exactly? It was basically them saying like brands that we want to grow the appeal or like the market of. It wasn't exactly that, but that was kind of the point of it, right? And it was like Devil May Cry, Dead Rising was on there. I'm trying to remember. It was a crazy little infographic for them to just randomly put up. And basically just say like, yeah, in the next few years, we're going to be releasing games from these franchises. But yes, DMC was on there, which has given me hope that it is probably not dead in a gaming sense just yet. Dead Rising was unexpected as well, where like I thought Dead Rising was probably dead, especially after the remaster didn't really sell that well. God, what else was on there? Help me out here.
what's wrong?
Oh yeah, Phoenix Wright was on that list. It was a crazy little thing for them to randomly just put out publicly like that. But you got to keep the shareholders happy, right? Monster Hunter? No, it was mostly like franchises that haven't seen a lot of attention in recent years. Like Devil May Cry, Dead Rising. It was stuff that's kind of been on like the back burner for a bit. Yeah, Ace Attorney. What was on that little infographic that they put up. Mega Man was on there, which has already gotten announced. Okami was on there, which has already gotten announced. Yeah, okay. It was, now I'm realizing that the stuff that I forgot was just because those have already been announced. But them saying in an investor's call that there are new Devil May Cry and Dead Rising games coming down the pipeline is crazy shit. Because those aren't revealed. They just said it to their shareholders before they even revealed those games. It's hilarious to me that they did that. But I'll take it. I love DMC. I love Dead Rising. I'll take it.
Is there no way to open this?
Yoko, help me out here. Did they say games specifically? Yeah, it said like new releases, remakes, and remasters. Like they were talking specifically about games.
Did you find anything?
There we go. Basically said they're doubling down on premium AAA games with 4 releases planned for next year. Okay, so that's Stranger Than Heaven, probably a Sonic game, probably Alien Isolation 2, and then an unknown. Oh, never mind, Virtua Fighter. Put my money down. That's, boom. I've got my 4 predictions lined up. I feel like all of those are things I can be pretty confident in, too. Those are the 4. Oh, I just cracked my toe. I hope that the mic did not pick that up. That was loud as fuck. Felt great, though. Bro, is this even the right room at this point? Or are we just getting so unlucky?
Find it?
Let me double check. It says foot of the bed. All right. Oh, a zombie just wandered in.
Did you find anything?
Oh no, the zombie's in the bathroom. I thought it was... Okay. Oh yeah, there's a Persona 4. It's Persona 4. Is getting a new re-release. So that might actually... That might be next year. And then if I was going to take off one of my guesses, I guess Alien Isolation 2 is probably another year out. But maybe not. They did just post a teaser for it like a week ago or something like that. So maybe not. Sega came out and said that their lowest selling IP is Sonic, and I was just like, what? No way. Sarcastically. Yeah. Shocking absolutely no one. So weird to me that they're doing 3 and 4 remakes before 1 and 2, which you literally can't play right now. Hey man, I don't know. The original Sid Meier's Civilization, and I think Civ 2 as well, those games are both abandonware. Like, still currently, there's no official way to purchase either of those games. And has not been for like more than a decade. You just can't buy those officially. They're abandonware. Sometimes companies will have these big fucking IPs like Civilization even, right? Massive IP. Like one of the pillars of the strategy genre in games.
Thank you.
And they're just like, oh yeah, the first couple games, no. We don't need those. You know, people only care about 3 and onward anyway. Just let those kind of disappear. It's fine. Granted, like, Civ 1 is basically a glorified board game that you played in DOS, so fair enough to them. But, like,
Excuse me.
it's still weird for a franchise that big to not preserve their classics, right? Because it's like with the Resident Evil thing, with everyone wanting the original PS1 trilogy on Steam for so long. And on PC in general, right? Not just Steam. Sorry, hiccup. It's just weird when you have such a titan of like a gaming IP, and the publisher is just kind of content to be like, yeah, preserving the history and making it easily available, not a priority.
Oh my god.
Who needs it, right? Resident Evil fans, they don't want the original 3 games. No, why would they want those? We have new games. Why would they want the first 3? Sometimes you're just forced to sail the high seas. Well, abandonware, granted, this is sort of a legal gray zone,
Hey.
so don't take this as an endorsement, but if a product is not purchasable, then legally speaking, not by strict definition, but kind of by omission and loophole logic, it's not piratable either
Is there nothing
if there's literally no way to purchase it whatsoever. Again, it's not like explicitly legal, but it's sort of in this gray zone where it's not technically illegal either. This is to say that I have Civilization 1 and 2 because they are abandonware. And Civilization 1 is also like 10 kilobytes. So, yeah, I have that shit loaded in DOSBox. Why not? It takes up no space on my drive to have Civilization 1 on my PC. Like, legitimately, it does not affect my hard drive space whatsoever. The application that Civilization 1 runs inside of is larger than Civilization 1 in terms of install size. Like, that's how little effect it has on my SSD space. I say hard drive because I'm a boomer. And everyone's like, you have hard drives? Every once in a while, there's someone who's like, why are you still on hard drives? I'm not. I'm just... My brain is stuck 15 years in the past still. My bad. This cannot be the right room. I've checked it so many times.
Did you find it?
It's the right room. Unless it's a mislabeled one. But it doesn't seem like it. Let me double check. Because there have been some mislabels. No, it doesn't seem to be mislabeled. There's no other, like, duplicate item on the map. Well,
Did you find it?
are great for large and cheap storage.
Did you find anything?
Yes. If you were to, like, what's it? Who's level 5? Sorry, I only just saw that while I was thinking. Yeah. Hard drives are nice nowadays for getting like a shit ton of storage for really cheap because everything is SSDs now. So like you can go buy this fucking like 10 terabyte hard drive for not that much money. Yeah. If you just want to get a fuck ton of storage, that's not going to be very fast, but it's going to be cheap. You can. Layton, Ni no Kuni, etc. Okay. That's why I'm not really familiar with them. I'm familiar with Ni no Kuni. They came out and said they don't care if you can't play their old games any other way. If you pirate it, you deserve to go to jail. And that tells me that the sea is calling. That's the thing, though. Like, if it's abandonware, it's not technically piracy.
What happened? Hey there.
And it
Excuse
really
me.
is just...
Hi.
Why can I not
Listen.
run?
Hi.
Hey there.
God.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
oh.
I am so confused by that, but I'm gonna just ignore it. How did that happen? Oh, I must have done this. I'm like, 2 of my buttons randomly flipped. And I was like, I can't be crazy, right? That actually did happen. I must have somehow done that by accident.
Don't know what to do.
You know how Japanese companies are, though? They don't know what abandonware means. Yeah, it's like what Tibby said, where it is a legal loophole. Again, it's not explicitly legal to do this, so I'm not endorsing it necessarily. But
Hey.
if you can't sue for damages, and the only way that piracy law is enforced is through lawsuits, you've entered this gray zone where it's not necessarily legal, but it's not inherently illegal either, at least in the US, because James brings up that it depends on country. That's true. At least in the US. Like, it is... You're right as well. It is illegal, but it's not enforceable if you can't sue for damages. Right?
Hey.
So it's, you've entered a territory where you're basically just saying don't do it because you can't. But if someone were to do it, literally nothing would happen. Right? Hard drive is goated for storing waves and videos plus your homework folder. I should get a big fucking hard drive, like an internal one. Although an external would probably be fine at this point too. I have internal drive slots though, so probably an internal. I should get a big ass hard drive for video stuff. Although I do, like, I love having an SSD with all of my footage on it for editing, because previews, like, there's no preview lag or anything. I actually Here's a fun one, chat. You ready? For my PC users, anyone who's not a PC user is gonna not understand this. I store my raw video footage
Did you find anything?
on my C drive because it's the smoothest to edit off of, because it sounds fucking insane when you say it, but it makes the editing process unbelievably smooth if your raw footage is stored on the C drive. What the hell, man? Now this is also where I have a 4 terabyte C drive. That does make sense. See, you think about it for a second, right? And when it's on the C drive, it loads faster than on any other drive. Even if both are SSDs, your C drive is going to load faster than your D drive, even if they're both internal SSDs. So for editing, where you get like preview lag and stuff from your drive not being able to read in time, you put it on your C drive, that issue goes away. It goes away. It's just gone. Poof.
Did you find it? Oh my god.
It's nice. This can't be the right location. Like, I actually cannot be this unlucky. Let me see. Let me check the other wiki, and maybe the strategy guide has it wrong. The strategy guide is right about the room that it's in, but the location of the interactable volume is wrong in the strategy drive. Or drive guide. Why do you need a 4 terabyte C drive as a content creator? There's your answer. Yeah. I store raw footage on it. All of my like OBS stuff has to be on it. All of my chatbot stuff. All of my DaVinci Resolve stuff. All of my Affinity Photo stuff. That all has to be on C drive. Well, the footage doesn't have to be on C drive, but it's most efficient workflow-wise if it is on C drive. With high-quality video files, yes. Me and my lossless 4K footage that I actually just recently started only using 1440p. What are the advantages in having all of those on C drive? Some of them literally have to be on C drive. Like, they will not function if they're not. But in every other case, it's faster read speeds. Unfortunately, DaVinci sucks. I know that you used DaVinci like 5 years ago and have not touched it since. Off of that statement. I know now.
Excuse me.
Because I also thought that DaVinci sucked for a while after it first came out.
This must be it.
But I went back to try it again when I was looking for new software, new editing software, and obviously avoiding Adobe products because, well, at the time we were in, I think, 2024, or maybe it was 5. What was the first video I edited in DaVinci? It was Dead Souls was the first video that I went back and tried DaVinci again.
Did you meet anyone?
Oh my god.
And it's so good now. Are you still on the free version? No, I have the paid version.
Please.
But the paid version of DaVinci is so fucking cheap. That's all. It's also one of the best parts of DaVinci. It is the cheapest premium editing software on the market, even if you buy the paid version, which most people will never need. Because DaVinci, for the premium version, is $300, one-time purchase, and then you have it for life. Whereas, like, Premiere Pro is like, I think it's like $60 a month. False, how much is Premiere nowadays? One-time purchase. Yeah, you pay $300 up front the one time, and then you have it forever. It's great. Oh my god, I just fell in love. I know. And then, it's like one of the best editing softwares on the market. False is sending me Facebook Reels and not answering my how much does Premiere Pro cost question.
Oh my god.
I want you all to know. Literally, as I was asking, she sent me a Facebook Reel. And she's still messaging about the Facebook Reel. Currently. She just messaged me again about it. She's 89, yeah. It comes with the territory, you know. It's just something you gotta get used to when you're hag maxing. You don't get sent Instagram Reels. You get sent Facebook Reels. It's just part of the hag maxing process, all right? Facebook is still a thing? I know. I know. Yeah. Hag Maxer finally experiences the tribulations of hag maxing. Bro, the best part is when she sends me one that's like blocked for some reason for people who don't have a Facebook account. And I have to tell her, like, yeah, you're gonna have to show this to me later because I can't view it without a Facebook account. That's the best part. Sony Vegas users stay strong making YouTube poops. Yes, making YouTube poops and having their software crash on them constantly. It's the best.
Idiot.
Sorry, Vegas users. And Premiere users. Holy shit, man. You know the meme of the handshake from Predator? Like the first movie? The first Predator movie? That's Vegas users and Premiere Pro users having their software crash on them constantly.
Hurry up.
Can't view shit if you don't have them. It's so obnoxious. I think Twitter does that now too. I'm not 100%, but I think they do. Where, like, to actually view stuff on Twitter, you have to have an account.
Excuse me.
But you know what, chat? You can all sit here and be like, you, Facebook Reels. You get sent Facebook Reels. I have one counterpoint for you. Okay? I have but one counterpoint, 2 words, one counterpoint, okay? Older women. Thank you. Thank you for hearing me out. Twitter does do that too. I thought so. Fair enough. Exactly. Thank you.
Did you find anything?
False actually messaged me this morning. I should go back and read it. Because it was great. Actually, I should snip out like that little exchange and pull it up on my screen. Does she play Candy Crush during her spare time? No, but she plays other like mobile puzzle games. Like not Candy Crush, but things that are similar where they're just like little, like you open it up, you do this little puzzle for like a minute and then you clear the level or whatever and you move on with your day. She has a bunch of those on her phone. Bubble shooter, not those, but I wish she was here. She has time to message me on Discord, but not respond in chat, imagine. I thought she was my #1 fan. Always watching, that's what she told me. But no, she's got a bunch of like random ass puzzle games on her phone. She has Solitaire on her phone, I know that. She has a Solitaire app on her phone. Where has the culture of playing your Nintendo DS for 5 minutes gone? True. Peggle, unfortunately, no Peggle. I thought I was already into... Oh, I finally got it. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god. How many resets was that? Oh yeah. I was reading a message. I thought I was already into older women, but then I've been playing Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and that barkeeper woman, Humana Humana. I need to say Humana Humana more. It's such a good one. I need to say that more. 500 years later. Do you have games on your phone? I, unironically, don't have a single game on my phone. I know that this may come as a shock to many, given I might be one of the most gamers you will ever meet in your life. I don't have a single game on my phone.
Hurry up.
I have like negative interest in mobile gaming. Not because I dislike the concept, but just I've tried so many mobile games over the years, and like none of them have ever been all that interesting. Maybe I should get Balatro on my phone though. Oh my god, Vampire Survivors is on like iPhone, isn't it? I could get that, to be fair. Let's go. Killed him with a kick. Imagine. Don't get Balatro, but Balatro.
Hey.
Got too into gacha and I can't be affording that shit. No one can, to be fair. Diablo Immortal was alright, microtransaction stuff aside. Like, the core of the game was actually fun. But I played that on Battle.net with what little I played of it. Like, I played it on the desktop client, you know? RGG Online, played that on my PC too. Like, I feel like all the mobile games that are more compelling are the ones that are like more similar to like home console / PC games. Ben's Passport, that's a random find. And then like the thing with that is I'm just gonna play them on my phone. Or sorry, not on my phone. On my computer is what I meant to say. There are 2 other items on this exact seed. Since I know that I'm on it, I may as well try to get them. There's the famous cookie in room 301. Where is that? Oh boy. Okay. That's gonna be a bit of a bitch to get to. Computer.
Did you find anything?
feature complete and everything. Oh. Bro, chat. The other day, I had this random spark of creativity, game dev brain lit up, and I came up with a kind of neat
Oh my
idea
god.
for a little side project for myself to tinker with. But it was a 2D idea. So I did what any based game dev cursed, or game dev brain cursed, inflicted
Oh my
man
god.
would do. I re-downloaded Unity for the first time in years to my PC. And holy fuck, developing a 2D game in Unity is like one of the easiest things ever. I totally forgot. Like, I feel like I just opened that up. And granted, I've used Unity in the past, so it's not like I was learning it. But like, bro, I opened up that software and it was just like a constant stream from my brain to the game engine of just like everything just came together immediately. Like all the little foundational pieces just rapid fire. It was crazy. I forget how smooth Unity is for 2D development. I'm so used to 3D in Unreal now that was like an insane experience for me. That was fucking ridiculous. Just instantly was like pen to paper, everything was there. It was wild. It was awesome. Games have you worked on? Any we'd know? My only one in the industry got canceled. And by that, I mean it got scrapped. Well, it might be sitting on a hard drive somewhere in some office. That I don't know. I had left before it got canceled. So I only know what I heard from the guys who were still there when it got canceled. And then other than that, I just make stuff on my computer. I like making stuff on my computer.
Did you find anything?
Unk worked on BO4 campaign. Imagine. What even game genre was it, if you can say? It was a first-person
Did you meet
shooter.
anyone?
How big was the game, like scope-wise? Kind of a weird question, to be honest. It was
Did you find it?
not too big in scope, but it was incredibly scalable. Like, it was one of those where
May I have it, pretty
it wasn't going to take too much time or funding to build it up. And then once the foundation was there, if it released and was a success, it would be so easy to continually add stuff to it. But if it released and didn't become much of a success, it was like, okay, move on to the next thing, right? Worked on High Guard,
find
I
anything?
wish. It's making Modern Warfare 4. Hey, you watch it. That's coming out this year, allegedly.
No, not yet.
Free to play? No. There is another. Oh, no, not. There's not. Shit. Chat, you know what's funny? I have two chats on my screen because I have my YouTube dashboard up and my custom chat, and I moved it over a little bit so it's easier to read at a glance. My custom chat from where I used to have it. And my actual dashboard chat from YouTube is stuck from like the first 10 minutes of the stream. And I just looked over randomly. Just glanced at it, really. Tippy mentioned the barkeeper from Twilight Princess like 2 hours ago.
Oh,
Not to call it out or anything, of course. I can't help it, I need her bad. She is clearly on the brain. Reading 4 chats. That's how it feels sometimes. Isn't it like 18 months till you can talk about it? It should. I'll have to double check it. Of course. I don't want to get sued. But it should be up in June next year. As far as I'm aware.
Excuse me.
Don't give up.
I think it was 5 years from when I signed it. If I'm not mistaken, which I could be. I could be mistaken. But I'm pretty sure. Oh shit. I thought you were busy with the other one. Well. Oh, the other staircase. I was like, how do I get over there, man? No lawsuits, please? Yeah, I know.
This is a bad time.
Not that False would know who I was working for. Of course not. But I'd rather not get sued by them. I don't think I'm winning that one. You wanting to get back into game dev? No. Like, on my own time, for fun, it's great. Do I want to go back to the industry? No. I like being on this side of the industry. This side is fun.
Is there no way to open this?
This side is nice. I like this side of it. Is it true that you play hag maxing phone games? Like what? He means like I said the little puzzle games that you have on your phone. I was trying to talk about those, but then I couldn't like think of how to describe them beyond that. 6354. Not Candy Crush. She doesn't play Candy Crush. But like, help me out, False.
Oh,
One sec, she's pulling up the folder of mobile games in her phone as we speak.
I was thinking.
Kicking the shit out of that wall. Using the little, like, basic defensive melee attacks to break things open is so dumb in this game. It looks silly as fuck. And it takes way longer than it should. Check DMs for a funny. Well, when it sends? Okay. There was this Olympics-sponsored table tennis game in 2020 on the PlayStation Store. They delisted it. Shit. How am I supposed to get my video game table tennis fix now? I just accidentally opened Steam. Oh. Steam, could you not break my shit? Please? Thank you. Oh my god, my white balance is wah. Sometimes I just leave the auto white balance on thinking it will do its thing. I look sickly right now. Holy fuck. The wall behind me, chat? You see that color on the wall? What would you call that color? To show you, you know, for the sake of it. I see the funny. I was like, she sent me just her phone's screen time. I was like, why screen time? I see it. False this week has played 6.5 hours of a mobile game called Water Match. Someone do the research. Perhaps a desaturated blue. It's like a navy blue. Slate. Fucking fake color slate. Doesn't exist. My camera was making it look all fucky. All the colors were off. I play the whole time we are talking at night. Chat, I want you to know this bitch. One of the most common things, she randomly gets really quiet when we're talking sometimes. And I'll just be like, oh,
Help me, please.
what are you doing? And you know what she'll say every time? Oh, just sitting here. Sitting here doing what? Oh,
Thank
nothing.
you very much.
And I know damn well that she's doing something on her phone, but she'll never admit it. Ever. And now I know that she's sitting here playing Water Match for at least an hour a night. Statistically. It sounds like I'm exaggerating. I'm not. That's crazy.
I was thinking.
The camera's even worse now. I overcorrected the other way. I'll leave it there. That's good enough for me. Where would number 3 and number 2 be? It's not up there. I don't know how to do this. The AI normally does this.
I was thinking.
I think I'm just gonna quit this one out. There's no way I'm winning this one anyway. I'll just cut my losses. Take the items I got for now. Oh. Just cracked my back. Yeah, false, get him. I should have all of Kevin's Hellfire items then. With that. Because even if you don't complete the scenario, you still get it. Also, I have... Is Tasty Cookies the famous cookie in the strategy guide? I think it is. Oh my god, so even the 2 things that I was looking for... Yeah, it is. I cross-checked it with the wiki that uses the Japanese version as well. That's wild. Also, I just checked the wiki on that one question mark item from the strategy guide. It's specifically on 1 seed. I got it now. Okay. Okay, so I was going to check Kevin's as well, but I just randomly caught that I had those. These are not in order, but I do have them. Okay. Judgment video's out for public, right? Yes. Actually, well, why did it have to cut to black for that? My friend has 11 games left. 0, Dead Aim, Dark Side, Mercs 3D, Rev 1, 2, 6, Umbrella Corps 7, 8, and Resistance. Which should he tackle first? I would probably say 0. But I would probably say 0. All the other tank control games are off the list already. I don't see why not. Jay's Bar disguise for Yoko? Why? When did she have that? Someone doesn't read pinned messages? I know, right? Imagine not reading the pinned messages. That or Dead Aim. Yeah, Dead Aim is super short. Okay, hold on, chat. Welcome back to the void. It's spreadsheet time again. It's spreadsheet time again. Everyone's favorite time. This time for decisions, which is the last that we have left for, what's that? Kevin's special items. Decisions. First 20 of them that I add right here will just be the generic ones so that I can multitask a bit as we do. Okay. Spreadsheeting time. I'm ready. Let me pull my keyboard out again, actually. Okay. White umbrella. UBCS beret. School badge. ID papers. Invitation. Old worn boots. Strap. New pencil. Peter's thesis. Mr. Raccoon ring. Greg's fountain pen. Mathematics trophy. Formaline B. Gold small principal statue 1. Gold small principal statue 2. You won't believe this, chat. Gold small principal statue 3. And small gold principal statue 4. They ran out of ideas, okay? Peter's notes, bed restraints. Peter's photo. And then for Kevin's character-specific ones, we've got, drumroll please, his leather belt, his cowboy hat, apparently, his car navigator, and an autographed bat. And then locations. Experiment. It just says experiment, not room or anything. It just, okay. Machine, storage room, back square, second hall, back square again. Air exhaust, tower station. Quality assurance, first floor passage A, waterworks, Administration office. B4F corridor. Second hall, study room, experiment room. This time it says experiment room. Don't ask me. Entrance hall. I lost my place. Old subway rail siding. Resident room. Hold on. I think I missed one. I did skip one by accident. Right? Maybe not. Hold on. Never mind, I'm crazy. I did not skip one. Experiment room. Air exhaust tower lower part. Nice. Might spend the rest of the stream on this. We won't. Experiment room again, and the study room. And then Kevin's specific ones are Waterworks Administration Office, Control Room, First Floor Passage B, and Experiment. Not room this time, once again. Don't ask me. Okay. Now the scenarios. Got A, B, C, or D. B or D, odd one. C or D, normal. A, B, or C. A or B. B or C. A or B again. A, B, C, and D again. A and B again. A and B again. A or C. C or D. B or D. A, B, C, and D. These ones are seated very conveniently for the most part. Like, these will be easy as fuck compared to most other scenarios. A, C, or D. Weird one. A, B, or D. Also weird one. Kevin's are on C or D. A or B. A or B. And C or D. Okay. Let me group them. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Any that are only an A? Yeah. Only... Well, hold on. Okay. These are very conveniently seated. Very conveniently, I tell you. I do tell you. Just let me reorganize them real quick and then we're good. I came out with only, get this, only 4 groups for all the generic ones and only 2 groups for Kevin's. Like, we can easily get Kevin's character-specific items for decisions in 2 runs of the scenario. And then we have all of Kevin's character-specifics. That's how conveniently seated these are. And then even if you were doing just the generic, like, any character ones, you could have all of those in... what's it? In 4 runs. This is the most convenient scenario for special items in Outbreak 1, easily. Probably because it's the biggest one. I don't know if that was intentional or not, that of all of them, decisions is like the most convenient one that requires the least runs. But I could see that being intentional just because the scenario itself is fucking huge. All right. I am spreadsheeted up for decisions as well now. And that's actually a very good thing. Because now that I have all of the any character special items in here, whenever it's spreadsheet time again on future streams, it's going to be for like 1 minute, 2 minutes per spreadsheet update. All the big ones are done now. So, with this one, I'm going to do the same thing where I target 2 character specifics, 2 generics in my first go. Yeah. Normal difficulty. Got the white umbrella and the UBCS beret in my crosshairs this time. Literally numbers 1 and 2 on the map, but there's a ton of maps for this scenario, so hold on. 2 is very early on. Where's number 1? Where is number 1? It's in the mysterious room simply labeled experiment. Not the experiment room, just experiment. Where is it? Oh, I found it. Oh. I know where that is. It looked weird as fuck on the map. Okay. So both of the generic ones, get this, are up on the 3rd floor where you mix like the daylight serum. Both of the ones that I'm going for this run at least. Okay.
Hey there.
What is this Doom 2 mod we're talking about? You guys know I'm a bit of a Doom fan. A Doomer, if you would. That's not Doom 2. I call bullshit. I refuse to believe it. 1 0 0 5 10:05. Oh, I have to hit the thing first. Not 10:05. 1 0. Oh no. It's 1 0. Oh no, that is 0. One. It's the 4s. 0. It's the 7s. 0. It's the 9s. 5. One 0 is 10. 05 is 05. Am I crazy? If you're putting the hour hand on 2.
Oh my god.
What is GZ Doom? It's a GZ Doom mod. All right, hear me out. This is maybe a bit of a weird take if you're not in the know about Doom, but for big like classic Doom enthusiasts, this is actually a very cold take. GZ Doom mods are not Doom mods. They're GZ Doom mods. GZ Doom is a heavily modernized and rebuilt source port of Doom 1 and Doom 2 that allows for crazy shit like that. Looking into it a bit, that's the vibe I was getting. Yeah, it's a very different thing. Like, you can technically label it as a Doom mod, but it's not really a Doom mod, if that makes sense. Because the entire engine is different. Like, from the ground up, the engine is not the same. .161. Can it run on a literal potato? Yes, it can still run on a potato. I was hoping she would grab that herb. I can just run right up. I mean, the vegetable, it's not a vegetable. And don't even give me the bullshit of like, oh, well, it's culinarily a vegetable, because no, the fuck it's not. I can maybe get behind culinarily a tomato as a vegetable, but you can't even pull that shit with a potato. GZ Doom still runs a lot of the same engine logic. Yeah, but the whole framework is massively expanded. And culinarily classified as a vegetable, my ass. My fucking ass. Potato, culinarily, is a carb. Are carrots not vegetables? Carrots are vegetables. What are you on about? Culinarily? Culinarily. Botanically, sure, it is a root, fine. But culinarily, you're fucking crazy. Aren't you Italians supposed to know these things? Like, I don't even know how to counter it because I'm so blindsided by it. How? Potatoes do not serve even close to the same role culinarily as vegetables. Like, you're telling me that you use, like, potato and carrot the same way? Potato and broccoli the same way? Like, they fill the same role culinarily? You're fucking out of your mind if you're trying to tell me that. National Potato Council. This is like the oh god, what was it? Isn't there like a National Ketchup Council as well? Oh, what was that thing with the ketchup? Or no, it was the hot dog. There was a National Hot Dog Council. Because years ago, when the like hot dog is a sandwich thing first started coming up, I remember I Googled it because I was like, a hot dog really is a sandwich. And my chat at the time was like, no, the fuck it's not. What are you saying? And I Googled, is a hot dog a sandwich? And it came up, it was like the National Hot Dog Board or some shit classifies hot dogs as a sandwich.
Hey.
And then also the other part of it, when I started looking at like the National Hot Dog Board or whatever it was called, they also had officially stated that ketchup does not belong on a hot dog if you're older than 10 years old.
Did you find it?
Which I thought was hilarious. Like, this council or board or whatever the fuck it is literally just exists to put out opinions on hot dogs that will make people angry. Starchy vegetable culinarily is still vegetable in my opinion. I don't know. Potato serves like...
Is there no way to open this?
Like the same purpose as like a grain in cooking. Which I wouldn't say that it's a grain because of that, but like... You get what I'm saying?
Good.
Where like... You use potato like as a base for stuff, you know? Like, I'm trying to word it, but it's hard to.
Why now?
Like, you use potatoes similar to how you would use like a pasta. Although you can use potatoes other ways too.
Hey.
Like, I would put them in grains. Gold statue. That's not even what I was looking for. Oh no. Okay, I found which one it was. I was like, I accidentally picked up something and now I don't know what to do. Is that not the room I'm in? Oh. Oh no. Okay, I had the wrong room in my head. It's supposed to be here? What a stupid
Oh my
spot.
God.
Oh my god. Sorry. Okay. So I got those. Chat, can I time someone out for an awful joke that is in a held message? Thoughts? Like, even if you guys aren't subjected to it, I was subjected to it. Right? Right? What is it? Hazriel said, "Are you high on pot noose?" Oh, I can approve it, actually, so that everyone can see it. Are you high on pot noose? Thoughts? Ban. I was like, oh, I can put it through so that people can see it. Sorry, I'm trying to plan the character specific stuff, but that got me. That caught me so off guard. Okay, on the map, K12 and K17. Wait, what? Wasn't K17 marked? Oh no, that was K19. Okay. K17 I already see, and it's very close by. I'll start with that. I'll start there. Eating fish and chips without my headphones. What are y'all going on about? Potatoes.
Find anything?
He's wrong about potatoes, and I'm not letting this go. Potatoes as a meat is like a little bit of a stretch culinarily, but I feel like you do use them like a grain. Botanically, I'm not even trying to argue it. But like cooking wise, you use it like a grain, like you would use like a pasta. Pasta is what I keep coming back to. Like you use it as like a base slash grain, just like you would use like a pasta. Or you mix it in to like a dish. Like if you're using like those little mini potatoes, like you would certain other types of pasta slash noodle. I don't really know the distinction all that well, but like, you know, like if you got the little ones that are just like a tube, like a little mini tube of pasta, and you like have those in there, you know, you use it like that. Doesn't mean it's not a vegetable. I mean, culinarily, yeah. You said culinarily. That's what I latched on to. I'm not arguing the botanical. I'm arguing the culinarily. That was the car navigator. Okay, so where was K12? So I told myself I would just grab this first and then worry about that. Whoa, K12 is pretty far away. Yeah, that's just gonna be a save. That's, I'm not getting that in the next 2 minutes.
Excuse me.
It's way down, like by the bees. You gotta go all the way down there.
Is there no way to open this?
Roast potatoes with a Sunday roast. Glad your PC clock is fixed. I did fix it. Always 2 minutes behind. Bro, it was so funny. My PC clock was behind and False pointed it out to me. It, like right now, it's 4:59. My PC clock would have said it was like 4:57 before. And I knew that it was like 1 minute behind at one point, but it kept slowly falling behind like a few seconds at a time, apparently. Right? And turns out, all I had to do to fix that, because I did fix it, I went into the Windows like clock settings. I turned off where it says like let Windows automatically decide the time. And I turned it back on. And that fixed my clock. Put it right back on the money. Don't ask me. Windows 11 does Windows 11 things. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoy it. It is about that time. So if you enjoyed, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other things like Metal Gear, Yakuza, Ace Combat. All sorts of big, exciting things. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. Helps out with algorithm and stuff. So, I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you guys back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.